guys, welcome to another video. So today's going to be a really exciting one. I have this huge craft show coming up and it is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it is Thursday right now, and we're going to go set up tonight, so I'm going to show you guys all of that. So the car is already all packed. My boyfriend's at work right now, so he has the car, but when he comes back, we're going to go set up. The car is literally packed, guys. Like, we cannot fit anything else in there, and I'm even gonna have a bag with some display things on me in the car. So I can't even bring everything tonight. So I will be bringing some little things tomorrow that I just couldn't fit in the car tonight, like my paper bags for customers and my checkout stand that is like a very little stand, I guess. I don't know, you guys are gonna see. But so we're gonna go set up tonight. We're gonna set up the tables, the displays, and I did bring all my plushies to set up tonight, so I'll do everything I can tonight. I'm gonna show you guys everything I can, and I am so excited, guys. So for the regular farmers markets that I do every Saturday, I only bring my plushies and I only have one 8-foot table, but for this one I have a 10 by 10 space, and they are providing one 6-foot table. I'm bringing two 6-foot tables, and I have an idea of how I want to set it up. I've been thinking about it and like drawing it out, trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to set it up. But I guess there's just no way to know for sure how I'm going to set it up until I'm literally there setting it all up. So I have an idea, but it might change when I'm there. But this time I did bring my cardigans and some blankets that I have, because I don't bring them to the regular farmers market because I don't have that much room on my table, so I like to display my plushies, which are usually my most popular things. So I will be bringing my cardigans and blankets and hats, all of that, because I mean it kind of goes with like the Christmas theme because this is a Christmas market. So I'm gonna bring them. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna display them, if I'm even gonna put them out right away, or if it's gonna be kind of like only if I sell so many plushies that I need to fill my table and blankets and cardigans are all I have left. So I don't know. I'm gonna bring you guys with me though to set up. You guys are just gonna figure it out with me. Okay, so it's Friday morning. I'm getting ready to go to the event. So it turns out I won't be bringing my little checkout stand that I was talking about because I guess I miscalculated or something, but there's just not going to be enough room. It's just going to look way too crowded. So I kind of worked around it yesterday while setting up, and I'm going to bring the last little things this morning. I'm going to bring some little like twinkle lights, I guess, because where my booth is, it's just like not very well lit. So I just want to bring my own little lights to add a little bit of light. I'm going to bring my paper bags, and I'm going to bring some stuff to crochet there. I usually don't really bring stuff to crochet at markets because I like to greet people when they come in my booth and things like that. But this is a pretty long market, and the event organizers, they had sent like a whole thing saying like where to park and things like that. And in that there was, I guess, tips for this event because they do it every year, so they know what they're doing. And in that little thing, it said if it is possible, you can bring some of your craft to do there. So it is possible for me because I crochet, so I can bring yarn, a crochet hook. I packed some stuffing and safety eyes, all of that. So it is possible for me to bring that, and they said that that encourages sales, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna bring some stuff, and at the same time, this is a really busy event, so I might need to make as much stuff as I can. So I'm gonna bring some stuff to crochet there, and if I can make a few things, that's a bonus. So we're all set up. What time is it? I don't know. We're really early though, so I'm gonna do some
It didn't register.
It's 12:22. So I'm gonna do some crochet. We went for a little walk around, saw other vendors. There's a few other vendors that are selling like crocheted plushies, so I don't know, but I think we're fine. Put the chicken nuggets back. Okay, put them back.
You didn't really make a lot of ornaments.
I brought yarn to make more. So it's like 8:45. The show finishes at 9. It's been a pretty good day. I'm gonna talk to you guys more about that when I get home tonight, but we only have about 15 more minutes, and then I'm gonna start just like restocking my tables, and we're gonna be on our way home and get ready for tomorrow. Okay, so update. Literally right after I stopped filming the last clip, someone came in and bought my giant green jellyfish, so that's awesome. I didn't even have a bag big enough. Like, I put it in the biggest bag that I had, but it was like overflowing. So anyways, I'm happy that I sold it, but now I'm gonna need to put something else in that big empty space for tomorrow. So I'm back home now. I'm just on the couch. I'm gonna do some crochet, hopefully get a few things done before going to bed. And I calculated all the money I made today, and I made exactly $666 today. I'm not gonna take out the booth fee or square fees right now. I'm just gonna do that at the end of the weekend for the whole weekend, and I'm not gonna do a little breakdown of everything I sold today. That's just gonna be at the end of the weekend for all 3 days. So it's like 11:15 p.m. and tonight I have crocheted 2 leggy frogs and I crocheted 2 mini turtles. So that's gonna be it for me tonight. I am so tired, so I'm just gonna go right to bed and I don't know, get ready for tomorrow morning, I guess. There's not really much to get ready because we left all of our stuff set up, so we don't have to show up that early tomorrow. We do need to go to the bank to get more change, but that won't take very long. All right, so it's Saturday morning. I'm just in the car in the parking lot of the bank. My boyfriend is just going to get some change because yesterday I ended up with only 20s and I had no 10s and no 5s. So whenever I had to give someone like a 5 back, I was giving them like coins. So yeah, he's going to go get some change and then we're going to be on our way to the event. So we are running a bit late today. Like, we're not going to be late to the event, but we're just not going to be early. Like, we're going to be maybe 10 minutes early, but everything's already set up, so it's fine. But I slept through one of my alarms, so that just goes to show literally how tired I am. I don't know why I'm so tired. Yesterday was exhausting, and today we're going to be there for 11 hours, so I'm going to need a lot of coffee to get through this. So my setup is pretty much the same as yesterday, except I put the bat up. I sold 2 of these yellow ones yesterday, so I put out the blue one to kind of fill in that gap. I sold a few cats, so I just piled up the ones that I have down here. I put out this dinosaur and this ice cream cone to fill in the gaps, and the rest is pretty much the same. And this is where my giant jellyfish was, the green one, and all the snakes were kind of to the side, but now I just kind of like space the snakes out just so that there's not a huge gap where the jellyfish was. So it's 9:55, the doors open to the public in 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna start crocheting an octopal because I sold out of the ones in this color in this yarn yesterday. I had 2, so I'm just gonna make another one. They're really quick and easy to make. So I'm gonna start working on that until people start coming in and shopping. I'm back home now. I really didn't get to film much at the event today. It was so busy, like it was just crazy. So today I made $1,394 in sales. Now this doesn't have like the booth fee or the square fees or anything. I'm gonna take that out at the complete end of the weekend. So I think today was a really good day. So far tonight I've made 6 of these chicken nuggets. They're like on my priority list to make before tomorrow because I completely sold out. I have none left. So I wanted to make at least 6 because my basket that I put them in hold 6 of them. So if I have 6, at least it'll be full in the morning, and then if I sell out towards the end of the day tomorrow, then whatever, that's not the end of the world, but I wanted it to be full for the morning at least. And then I literally like just started on an elephant. I had 2 in this color and I sold them, and I sold a lot of other elephants. I think I only have 2 left, and I started with like 8 or something like that. So anyways, I started one in this color. I don't think I'll be done it tonight because I do want to go to bed like early enough. But if I'm not done it tonight, I'm gonna bring it to the market and I'm just gonna finish it there tomorrow. Okay, so I'm here. It is Sunday morning. It's kind of dark because not all the lights are on, but I'm assuming they're gonna turn them all on before 10. It is about like 9:30 and the doors open to the public at 10 again today. So I'm just gonna do some crochet while I wait for the doors to open. And I'm wearing a hat that I make and I sell these hats. And I took one to wear because I have not sold a single one, and so I thought maybe if I wear one they might sell. I don't know, so obviously I'm gonna keep this one for me, and I was cold yesterday so it's a bonus. So I'm just gonna do some crochet and restock my chicken nuggets. Okay, so it's like 4:40 and the show ends at 5 today, and today is the final day, so at 5 is when you start packing up. I'm not excited for that because we have just so much stuff to bring out to the car and it's a pain to load the car. But anyways, so today was a lot slower than yesterday and even Friday, but I mean it's the final day, so not many people go, I guess. I don't know. So it was a lot slower, not many sales, but I still made some sales, and I'm gonna go over all the sales of the weekend with you guys later on. Okay, so it is now Monday. Yesterday after the event was over, we packed up and everything, went home, and I just really relaxed because I was so exhausted. So now I'm gonna go through all my sales with you guys and tell you guys how much I made and how many of each items I sold and all that good stuff. So at this 3-day Christmas event, I sold a total of $2,449 worth of items. But the square fees were $18.18, and the booth fee was pretty high. It was $475. So because the booth fee was so high, I was hoping that I was gonna make a little bit more, but I mean, it's still really good. But the booth fee did take a lot out of my profits. But my profit for this event is $1,955.82, which is really good. And I did get a $45 custom order for a giant jellyfish in a different color, but I didn't add that to my profit because like I didn't make it yet. So I'm just not gonna add that to my profit, but I will add it to my income at the end of this month. So I sold a total of 175 items out of 393. So I had to go over my whole inventory because I did crochet at the event and at night before like the next day. So I had to kind of alter some things because I did my inventory before the event, but I obviously crocheted more stuff like during the event. So I had to add that to my inventory. But that is a lot of items that I sold, but I didn't sell like any cardigans or blankets or bags or anything like that. That was in my inventory, but I didn't even put them out. So like I didn't sell them obviously because I didn't put them out. So now for the little breakdown. So I'm gonna tell you guys how many of each item I sold out of the amount that I brought, and I'm going to tell you guys how much I sold that item for. And if I have a picture of that exact item or something very similar that I made, I'll put a picture up to give you guys an idea of what it is that I sold. So this is in no particular order, it's just the way I wrote it. But first I sold one giant jellyfish out of 2, and the one that I sold was my biggest one for $55. Next, I sold 3 bunnies out of 7 for $30 each. I sold 1 milk and cookie for $20, and that's the only one I had, and I've had it for so long, so I'm really happy it sold. And I sold 1 eggplant out of 1, and I sold it for $12. I sold 2 snowmen out of 3, and I sold them for $20 each. I sold 1 lovey out of 3, and I sold it for $25. I sold 1 small squid out of 7, and I sold it for $18. I kind of wish I sold more of those because now I just have a bunch left, but they are cute, so hopefully they do sell at future events. I sold 9 mini turtles out of 9, and I sold them for $10 each. Originally, I had only brought 7 mini turtles, and then I think on Friday night I had crocheted 2 more, and they all sold, so I probably could have sold more if I had more. I sold 1 bat out of 1, and I sold it for $18. I had brought 5 snakes, and I sold 3 of them for $25 each. And I brought 2 mystery bags. They were just the leftover ones from my summer markets, and I sold 1 for $25. I had brought 5 snowman ornaments, and I only sold 1 for $12. I'm kind of like bummed that I only sold the 1 ornament. Like, I didn't sell any other ornaments, but like everybody was selling ornaments of different kinds, so I mean, it's like a saturated market, I guess, for ornaments at this time of year. I had brought 4 small geckos, and I sold 3 of them for $12 each. I had brought 5 big axolotls, and I only sold 1 for $28, which is kind of weird because they're usually one of my best sellers. But I did bring 5 small axolotls, and I sold all 5 of them for $18 each. I had brought 1 big bear, and I sold it for $30. And I had brought 4 reversible octopuses, and I sold 2 of them for $15 each. I had 1 random little chick, and I sold it for $18. I had 1 random big blue octopus with big glittery eyes, and I sold it for $25. I had brought 11 packs of catnip toys, and I sold 6 packs for $10 each. I had brought 4 big bees, and I sold all 4 of them for $20 each. I had 7 chunky whales, and I sold 5 of them for $15 each. I had brought 4 bee keychains, and I sold all 4 of them for $10 each, and if I had more, maybe I would have sold more. I don't know, because I sold out pretty quick. I had 1 big turtle, and I sold it for $38, and I had 1 small hippo, and I sold it for $18. I had brought 5 regular turtles, and I sold 3 of them for $25 each. I had brought 14 octopals, and I sold 5 of them for $15 each. And those are just regular octopuses. They just don't have any safety eyes or anything because they're safer for babies, so they can't come out and the baby can't choke on them. I had brought 18 chicken nuggets, and I sold 14 of them for $8 each. And I had originally only brought 12, but I sold out after the first 2 days. So that night I made 6 of them for the next day, and I sold 2 of those. I had 2 small dinos, and I sold 1 for $22. They are the same as my chunky dinosaurs, but they're just a bit smaller, obviously, so they're a bit cheaper. I had brought 4 big geckos, and I sold 1 for $18. And I had brought 6 cats, and I sold 5 of them, but they were all like different sizes. There was different sizes, and they ranged from $10 to $22, and I sold 5 of them. I had brought 12 chickens, and I sold 8 of them for $15 each. I had brought 9 elephants, and I sold 6 of them for $25 each. I had brought 7 chunky dinos, and I sold 4 of them for $25 each. I had brought 17 mini whales, and I sold 6 of them for $8 each. I had brought 18 leggy frogs, and I sold 10 of them for $8 each. I had brought 25 scrunchies, and I sold 7 of them for $4 each, and I did have a deal with them that they are $4 each or 3 for $10, but I think only one person bought 3 of them together for $10. The rest were just like an individual scrunchie. I had brought 16 regular sized bees and I sold 12 of them for $12 each. I had brought 11 mushies and I sold 2 of them for $12 each. I had brought 17 regular octopuses, a bit like my Octopals, but they do have safety eyes, and I sold 9 of them for $15 each. I had brought 3 watermelon or citrus keychains. I had 2 watermelon ones and 1 like lemon keychain, and I sold all 3 of them for $5 each. I had brought 3 butterfly keychains and I sold 2 of them for $3 each. And I have brought 7 flower keychains and I sold 2 of them for $3 each. Now I had brought 29 chunky octos and I sold 13 of them for $10 each. I had brought 1 big penguin and I sold it for $28. And lastly, I had brought 1 big chicken and sold it for $22. So that brings us to our 175 items. So obviously that's amazing, and I am so thankful to everybody that came by, said hi, and bought some stuff. Even if they didn't even buy stuff, just coming to say hi means a lot, and it's really nice. So I did have 2 friends of mine that came by, and I didn't expect them to buy much stuff, like if anything, maybe 1 small thing, but those 2 friends ended up buying so much stuff. I was so thankful, and I gave them a little bit of a friend discount, and yeah, I'm just happy that they came by to say hi, and I'm even more grateful that they bought stuff. I didn't expect them to buy that much stuff. So that's it for today's video. Today was a bit of a longer video, so let me know if you guys like this longer kind of video. I mean, it was a 3-day market, so it just kind of had to be a bit of a longer video, but let me know if you prefer longer or shorter videos, and I will try to do whatever you guys like more. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support me further, please check out my Ko-fi link in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!